Oh my fucking god, time for a new vlog. How the fuck are we doing today, guys? I'm doing awesome and sexy. Thanks for always asking. Woo! So I really haven't been on RuneScape that much in the past couple days. Been fairly sick and just, you know, had quite a few doctor's appointments to go to. And been getting on the computer really late in the evening, so it's one of those things you say to yourself, do you really want to go on RuneScape and experiencing, you know, just ball-menting torture? I have actually been logging on to RuneScape to do my shit-titty little spins. Something that I've actually noticed is that 200,000 GP is in the rare, so I actually had one fucking spin with 200,000 GP in the rare slot and 500k in the uncommon slot. That doesn't make any sense, goddammit. I don't know why it was like that, but it was just really the luck of the odds. But yeah, anyone getting 400 million GP, probably never going to happen, let alone a rare. Now, I have gotten a rare fish mask before. Actually, I think it was uncommon when I actually got it. It was only like 250k GP at the time. But then Jagex basically made a post saying, hey, we're going to remove this item at the end of the summer, and it kind of skyrocketed. Oh, boy. Alright, but one of the biggest updates, probably, I'd say, all summer. Now, for all year, it's really debatable. Well, but then again, the fucking new combat little evolution, the end of RuneScape, or the beginning of something new on RuneScape, doesn't really happen until, is it 5 more days or 4 more days? Somewhere along those lines, goddammit. So, I'd say this is probably the biggest update. Yeah, well, actually, the shit-titty Wheel of Fortune probably is the big... Okay, this is the biggest update of the fucking summer. Let me just say this. GodWars has changed drastically, graphically. Everything is still basically there, it's just a different layout. And basically, by them changing GodWars, they also updated God Swords. Which is fucking kinda expected of Jagex. Like I basically said, I'd say 2011, or summer of 2011, late summer of 2011, let me just say, this game has been updating at a rapid rate. It seriously has. I mean, this game has went through maybe like 1 or 2 graphical updates back in like fucking 2003 to 2009. You would get a graphical update maybe like every couple months. Now, holy shitballs! There's like a new graphical update every fucking week. It does actually show that Jagex is actually caring a lot more about this game, but it does actually affect the GE pricing, that is. So basically they changed the way God Swords pretty much look. Actually, the only God Sword that actually still looks like a God Sword is the Saradomin God Sword. That's probably the only fucking God Sword that... The Armadale God Sword, it looks totally just... The Armadale God Swords, in a way, kind of remind me of the Backlash Blade. If you guys remember that item, the little shitty, little flimsy, little dragon scimitar type copy thing. Kind of reminds me of that. Bandos God Sword now kind of reminds me of Silent Hill Pyramid Head type weapon, that long fucking sword he uses and shit. Zamorakian God Sword kind of really looks like the Conan the Barbarian God Sword. And the Saradomin God Sword pretty much looks like an ordinary old-fashioned God Sword. What do I think about this? Not to mention the monsters have been really updated in general. Like I said, I don't really get pissed off. Me personally, I don't like change. I like things the way they fucking are. Because when something stabilizes, it runs a lot better. You need something to stabilize, and then you slowly add shit to the game. Kind of like Jagex did from the beginning of RuneScape till 2010. That's how RuneScape was basically run. You would slowly add shit, wait for it to stabilize, then slowly add more. Now it's kind of like it's kind of like a massive orgy of things happening all at once. But I mean, I am going to be visiting GodWars once again. You know, it took me a long ass time to actually make a fucking solo video of each boss. Now I have to do it all again. Shit titties. But, otherwise, today there's gonna be, or today or tomorrow there's gonna be a new fucking shit video. I haven't fucked something up in quite some time. Probably about like 2 weeks now. But then again, I have been really, really busy, so, you know, being busy IRL always comes before fucking RuneScaping shit. It's just, that's how it should really be. If you're busy, especially if you have doctor's appointments, you need to go to those. Going on RuneScape or using that as an excuse for a medical appointment, that's bullshit. That's ludicrous. You don't want to do that, goddammit. You don't want to get stabbed in the stomach with a fucking knife and then say, I gotta go GodWars and I'll go to the hospital tomorrow. You're going to die! Then you can't play fucking RuneScape anymore. Fucking madness! Alright guys, but I have a lot of work to do today, mainly because I'm kind of really behind on video making in general. So, right now I'm going to close out this video, and yeah, that's pretty much about it. But otherwise, guys, like I said, new videos coming out at a rapid rate here, mainly because I haven't been video making in the past, like, I'd say a couple days, or rather more like 5 or 6. So yeah, I'll see you guys later, and bye!